All right, Shalom. First and foremost, we want to give all praises, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, HaKakodash. Double honors to the apostles and the bishops and the elders of Great Millstone that rule well through the scriptures. Peace to the 144,000 and the rest of the hopeful elect. The brothers Kaya and Nathan.
Shalom.
We doing it in transit right now. And we got 2 Ezra 9 pulled up, so that's what we're going to start from. So it says, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself.
Right, and how we measure the times, but through the prophecies, which is our measuring stick, you know, that Yahweh Shemel gave us, man. Because he said what? He was going to declare the end from the beginning. So he gave us the blueprint and told us, hey, the signs and the times of what's to come on the earth, and to know that, hey, you know, as we're filtering our life through the scriptures, that we know that we're at the end of the end now, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're at the end. It says, and when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before.
See, and that's so cool, because the Lord, he's like, man, look, when you just see parts of the signs pass, all right, and just say, oh, let's wait till everything is eclipsed, and then now you know. No, we're seeing the end manifest right in front of our face, man. So, hey, those of the hopeful elect, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, those of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel, hey, this is what a time to be alive, man, because this is all what we've hoped for. We're hoping that the Yahweh Shemel Shah was going to bring the earthquakes in diverse places, and we're seeing that now, all throughout the four corners of the earth, man, causing tsunamis. You know, then once the major earthquake happens, then you got the tremors, and it's just destroying the wicked of the earth, man. All right, and you know, these heathen, man, that was held you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans in captivity, man, and taking advantage of us, man. So the Lord is coming in on our behalf, man. And then now we're seeing the wars and the rumors of wars, man. Nation against nation, kingdom against kingdom. So you got the World War III on the brink, man. But we know we're waiting on the MOT to the B, that Revelation 13 and 16 to totally bring out the World War III. But you see Yahweh Shemel Shah moving the chess pieces on the board, you know?
Yeah, I got that Matthew 24 too. It says, because basically we're seeing part of the signs pass, and there's more signs to come. But the signs, everything is going to get worse and worse. Mm-hmm. That's why Yahweh Shah said, verse 4, it says, and Yahweh Shah answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Hamashiach, and shall deceive many. That happens and has happening and keep happening. And you shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. That's happening. Mm-hmm. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, which that's happening, mm-hmm. and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. There's many, many earthquakes. And with the famines, with this food stamp being cut off, you know, EBT SNAP benefits, up in arms, who knows how that's gonna play out. Section 8, who knows? Hyperinflation. So not only is it famine caused by drought, right? But you got a lot of the crops rotting over there, yep. in California.
Yep.
But what did it say in the scriptures? It says what? That it was prophesied that it wouldn't be nobody to pick the fruits mm-hmm. of the fields.
Yep. Yep.
So it's all gonna get worse. I'm gonna just read this one part. Okay. It says verse 8, all these are the beginning of sorrows. Mm-hmm. See, we see all this, we in that little vacuum, that little bubble before it really go crazy.
Right.
You know?
Right.
You want to say something?
Yeah, then also, on the famine too, like, of course, we know food, water, and, you know, but also other materials and stuff you need, you know, for diapers, remember toilet paper just off the C1 line?
Yep.
Like little things that people, like, take for granted, you know what I'm saying,
mm-hmm.
is going to be desolate, you know, or also what could be a famine is what? You don't have enough to even pay for it. It might be available.
Yeah.
You don't have what it takes. Yeah, because the hyperinflation, everything's going through the roof. So really, the rich are going to be able to do it, but ultimately, what? The service of Yahweh Shemel Shah, we're going to be good, man.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It says, verse 2, it says, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Yeah. So, you want to say something?
No, go ahead.
So the Lord about to return.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's what all this means. That's what all this represent. All right, his return is going to be very climatic. Or is that, am I saying that word right?
Yeah.
Like a climax, right?
Yeah. It's gonna be epic. Right?
It's gonna be epic. All right. It says, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, and that's where we really at now too with these uproars.
Yep.
Because what happened when people are dependent on the government, and then that's taken away? They start rioting.
Yep.
What it says they will not regard their kings nor princes.
Yep. 2 Esdras 15 and around 16.
Yep, I got it right there. 2 Esdras, I'm starting at 14. 2 Esdras 15:14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. Because on top of race wars, you're gonna have class wars. Everybody looking to blame somebody, right? And they always good at blaming the so-called Negro. And you notice every time before something go to shit, they put Jake in charge. Like when you starting to see all these go to these warehouses, Jake in charge, Jake supervising, Jake GMs. All right, it says
yeah, they love to paint us. They love to have us as the fall guy.
Yeah, the fall guy.
Like, see, that was him the whole time.
Yeah, if you would have put us in position from the beginning, you would have been all right.
Yep.
Like the scripture said, we would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. This place is just losing on all ends, and they want somebody to blame why they not eating. All right, what it say? It says, for there shall be sedition among men, and sedition is uproaring against the government in particular. Because the government making all these laws.
Yeah.
Here it is, systems and institutions that was created to help America is failing, or help Americans is failing, but they got money to send overseas.
Right. 40 billion, 80 billion here, like it's nothing.
And the American people looking at that, the ones who woke up at least to pay attention to that, and they bothered by it. What is it? You so-called white Americans, your own people doing this to you.
Yeah, and it's funny too, because like you said, and a lot of these wicked elites, anyway, all they're doing is really washing the money. You know what I'm saying? They're not really, or they're taking strategic positions, like they did. Anyways, when you see it across the four corners of the earth, who's in charge? It's always Amalek at the forefront. You go into their history, you think it's somebody that's actually from Argentina, right? You look into their lineage, like, oh no, this motherfucker, he a tiny top.
Don't even be that far back either.
Yeah,
just one generation back.
Yep.
It says, but there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. So that's happening low level, little rioters, uproars against government. You really see it happen around the world. It's more dramatic, but it happens in America too, and it's gonna happen more. Whether it be agent provocateurs, because Esau want to get this thing rolling. See, he think that he doing something. No, this the Lord maneuvering everything.
See the thing about America. See, Americans are still so dumbed down and stupid that they're mad, but this well, we still got bread and circus. Like we still got the football, basketball and shit. Enough to, TV shows, all that shit. But once all that shit starts getting pulled away, and then once people really can't afford the entertainment, because it's going from well, we used to be able to go to the actual games, but at least now we can watch it on the TV. You know what I'm saying? And enjoying. People start putting in their minds well, we can get together as a family. We'll just have Super Bowl Sundays instead. Now we can't afford to be there anymore. But then eventually it's gonna get where y'all gonna be having tuna fish and crackers. You know what I'm saying? And that's it.
The sardines.
Yeah.
Vienna sausage, potted meat. And that's when it says what? They shall not regard their kings nor princes. You see what happened? What it say? They was making the videos about how they was gonna bomb rush Walmart and just rob. They ain't say the grocery store. They said Walmart.
Yeah.
Why Walmart in particular? They ain't say the grocery store. I'm just getting me some groceries, just Walmart. But anyway, how ironic. Walmart is what? Martial law backwards, they say, right?
Walmart, right? Yeah.
A lot of these Walmarts going to be holding y'all people.
Because there was a small example, it was in Houston with the floods and all that crazy weather a couple years back.
Yeah.
And they were using Walmart's as like a FEMA zone. And then you notice when you go into Walmart, your cell reception is always horrible in there. So sometimes you can't even use it. So that's one thing I've always noticed too.
See, I ain't noticed that.
Yeah.
I don't be in Walmart.
Right, yeah. That'd be one of them, damn, it's here, you know what I'm saying? Because there's a spirit in there.
Yeah. You're right. It says, they shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. Like, basically, people ready to lose it.
Yeah.
Like, you know what? They just ready to lose it. They not going to be governed by the law anymore. Yeah. It's going to be, what is survival of the fittest. Yeah. The course of their actions shall stand in their power.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's what the famous line from Gerald Celente, he said, when people have nothing to lose, they lose.
Yeah, exactly. The word I was thinking that. Yep. When people have nothing to lose, they lose it. I got something. Always bring this out. I'm gonna read it in the NLT. Isaiah 8:21. Let me see. It says, let me grab it in the NLT real quick. It says, is it down here? Oh, they will go from one place to another, weary and hungry. And because they are hungry, they will rage. Like, people gonna lose it when you're hungry, or hangry.
Right. They all them Snicker commercials.
Yeah.
You when you're hungry.
Yeah, angry. Yeah, you're gonna be mad. Then we talk about it. The average diet that you people eat is chemical laced, so you're gonna be suffering from withdrawals. Everything is saturated. Yeah. With high sugar levels. So you're gonna be going through withdrawals from the lack of sugar.
They said, is it more than crack, right?
That's what they say, yeah. It's more addicted than cocaine.
Yeah, and it's funny with the acronym of the Standard American Diet, it's SAD.
Yeah, what does it stand for?
Standard American Diet.
Oh, Standard American Diet, yeah.
It's sad, which it is sad,
yeah.
Because with all the bullshit that they say, that's the American way.
It says, and curse their king, see the leader, Donald Trump.
Yep.
See, and the MAGA's turning on him now.
Yeah. He was just getting booed out. He was at some sporting event or something. They were just booing the shit out of him.
See?
Yeah. Yeah.
See, because they put their hope in this man. Yep. They put their trust in him. What did it say? The scripture that the elders been bringing out lately. Trust in the
Trust in the person.
No. Trusting in the wrong guide is like a foot out of joint. And a tooth, and your tooth messed up or something. I think it's in a proverb, right? Because they had faith in this man, and he letting them down. Not only is he letting them down, he totally disregarding them. He done sent all that money to
Argentina for all that beef, right?
Yeah.
While the American farmer is going bankrupt. They're finishing. They're begging and pleading for a bailout.
Yeah, it's over.
It's over. Yeah.
The scripture speaks about the farmers, the husbandmen shall mourn.
Yep.
Saying and what they doing. Now they pleading with Donald Trump, right? Now they about to start cursing him.
Yep.
See? We'll see how what is it? How Thanksgiving go, right? Then how Christmas go, right?
Yep.
People lamenting about the fruitful vine.
Yep.
How it used to be.
Yep.
It speaks about that in Isaiah, the 32nd chapter, about how you women shall mourn. Matter of fact, let me grab that real quick.
Yeah, and it's crazy, right? Because even just amongst people, and Jake, you just constantly hear that, man, I remember back this, back that. Like, people ain't looking forward no more. And then I think it was, I'm pretty sure you brought it up, quite frequently, like, even the youth of America, they don't got no vision of the future. Like, it's like...
They don't got no hopes.
Yeah. And they're like, when I grow up, I'm going to be a doctor.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers, hey, the best they thinking is the man a TikTok star.
That's it. Folly.
Folly.
Because it's set in great dignity. It's Isaiah 32:12. It says, they shall lament for the teats, for the pleasant fields, for the fruitful vine. Yeah, you're gonna mourn in remembrance of how it used to be, and how cheap, how easy your life was. Yeah, you Edomites, definitely, because the world is open up to you in America.
Yeah,
it's open up to you for access to different little grants, because it's a paperwork system. Edomites, y'all, they can rule Jake out just by looking at his name on the application. Or this name sound a little bit too black,
right?
Or a little bit too Latin, a little bit too Latin.
Yeah.
See, it's systemic. See, the system was always set up for you to win, and now it's not anymore.
Hey, Jake caught wind of that too. That's why they named it. They children certain names
Uh-huh.
to fit and blend in. That like trying to be a Roman,
But it's over now.
Yeah.
It's back in Isaiah 8:21. It says, they will go from one place to another, weary and hungry, and because they are hungry, they will rage, right, and curse their king, the leaders, presidents, and their God. Now you're gonna give up on what it is you believe in. Now, see, it's gonna get worse and worse. It says they will look up to heaven. Let me go to the next verse. It says, verse 22, and down at the earth, but wherever they look, there will be trouble and anguish and dark despair. They will be thrown out into the darkness. So it's just gonna get worse and worse. It just said wherever you look. Go ahead, you wanna say something?
No. No. Well, it goes right back to hey, we would have healed Babylon, but she's not healed, man. This bitch is over with, man. There ain't gonna be no type of ointment, no Band-Aid you can put on it. The Band-Aids have been used. Now they done reached in the box of the Band-Aids. There ain't nothing left. There ain't no Ninja Turtle Band-Aids, no nothing. Nothing to cover up, They done polished the turd for so long, it's still a turd, man.
Yeah.
They done ran out of paint.
They said, what did all empires have in common? They all failed.
Yep.
So we had the fall of an empire and the rise of another one.
Yep.
What is it? Was Jacob, a world without end? I grabbed that.
Say it was 6 and 9.
But that's it.
I'm thinking right.
That's that one. Yep, con. Second Ezra 6 and 9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Now I got to get the one in Isaiah, because after our empire, it will be the last one. It says Isaiah 45:17. It says, but Israel shall be saved in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai with an everlasting salvation. Ye shall not be ashamed nor confounded. We ain't gonna be defeated again. We ain't gonna go into slavery again. It says world without end. So once that kingdom is established, it will rule forever. Yeah, that's something else you want to say? All right, so anyway, with that, Lord will, this was edifying. Let's hopefully relate. We want to give all praises, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Kodash, Shalom.